Okay, so you're Eurus, right? Eurus? There you go. And we're going to Staten Island. God damn. Spilled my shit. That's right. Whew, Christ. Okay, so what time? It's 8:30. What time we're supposed to be there? Scheduled. What time do you think we'll get there? Do you know what time we're due to arrive? Okay. I mean, mi español es muy malo, pero ¿cuántos tiempo para aquí a allá? Like un hora or? Okay, so like maybe 45 minutos o
61 minutos.
60. Okay, cool.
Son 38 millas.
All right. Okay, well it's 8:30. Yeah, maybe like 45 minutes. All right, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, it's 8:30. I've been up since last night. Drinking borracho. Like you say, tu inglés no bueno, mi español no bueno, pero borracho, pero no problema porque yo no carro, como se dice, I don't have to drive, so it's okay. It's okay. El horario es inglés y español.
Yeah.
So, okay. Interesante.
Yeah, really.
Ocho y media es una hora. Okay. Muy bien. Good. I'm here for a behavioral health study. Sure. First name is.
Need an ID, and then I'm gonna have you fill out some paperwork, okay?
Sure. Driver's license. Hey, excuse me. No, I'm asking this gentleman. You live here in Staten Island?
No.
Oh, okay, never mind. I was gonna ask, is weed legal here? I don't know what the story is in the 5 boroughs.
Yeah, it's in the whole United States. It's legal.
Oh, okay. I thought it varied state to state. Okay, I live over in Jersey. I know what the
I'm in what part of Jersey?
Yeah.
I'm from Jersey City.
Jersey City, yeah,
Yeah,
Hudson.
it's definitely legal. I think the whole United States.
Oh, okay, cool.
$31.7.
Oh boy, I'm getting
You could usually do like minus 2 pounds for shoes and stuff like that.
Okay, so about 230. Great.
Yep. And then just stay right there for me.
Sure.
Okay.
What's my height?
Oh, looking right now. You said you were what, 5'9"?
I think about 5'9". What are you getting?
Yes.
5'9".
5'9".
Okay. Even with sneakers on, I'm 5'9".
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
All right. Wait. I'm sorry. Step on one more time.
Sure.
It went down a little bit. I'm like, wait.
All right. What's my?
Perfect. Okay. Good.
What are you getting?
I'm getting 180, 81 and a half centimeters.
What's that mean?
That means I'll do the math in 1 second. Yeah, 5'9".
5'9", right on the money.
Yes.
Cool. So I'm 5'9".
Yes, you are.
Awesome.
Perfect. And then I'm gonna have you. You didn't give your sample, right? Not yet.
Well, no, I actually did. I left it here. They took it.
Perfect.
Perfect.
I'm gonna have you come with Dr. Smith now.
Okay, Dr. Smith. Sounds good.
And then he's just gonna do a little pre-screening, get to know you.
Sure.
And then we'll go from there.
Sounds good.
You want me to bring him in or not? Nope.
No,
Not yet.
Burn in
No,
here.
after.
Yep.
Go in here. Or?
Yes, right here.
Very good.
And then his name's Dr. Smith.
Sounds good.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Sure.
Sorry, just we got one question.
Should I have a seat here?
Yeah, please.
I will sign that book,
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
And
I'll
then
see
you will
afterwards.
just skate.
And who saw him before?
You did.
And are we both treat people in moderate? What's the UDS? It's clean?
No. No. And this is for the 3rd time.
Wait, so isn't that an automatic problem?
It's automatic problem. My
Are we
question
getting
is.
paid for screen fails?
Yes.
What, all of them? Wasn't there an email yesterday about this?
I didn't see you email.
Ask-
This. Jeff.
Ace Tiff.
Okay.
Yeah, whether you want to sign the consent or
Oh,
not.
okay.
Oh, good morning.
How we doing?
Good, I'm Dr. Smith. I'll get the door.
Oh, I don't care. I have nothing
No,
to
no,
hide.
no,
here.
no, but it's privacy and
Sure.
that's appropriate. So you're coming to us from Jersey.
I am, yes.
All right.
Is that a problem? Is people from Jersey not good enough for this test? Or?
Yeah, they're very good for this test.
Sounds good. Sounds
They're
good.
better than most.
Good.
Just gotta sign something.
Yeah, take your time.
So you were just drinking water because you need a little help with the urine test.
Well, no. What happened was when I came here, before I even came in the office,
Yeah.
I used the restroom,
Oh, okay.
and then they said we need urine sample. So I said,
All right, no problem.
I'll show you. So I
Take your
dropped
time.
No, I got myself. I brought this guy to feeling, so I brought this. So I just downed this quickly
Wow.
because because
We have stuff too in case you know.
Oh, okay. I'll know for next time. Then.
All right, so let's see with the drug trials here, but I'm assuming it was for depression, or is there some other issue?
I think
that
it's
you're for?
I think it's depression. Yeah.
Okay. All right. You just ordered Staten.
Mm-hmm.
That's that. No
Yeah.
other medical problems.
No, just blood pressure kind of high and cholesterol was.
Vape,
I do
tobacco?
vape. I do vape. I vape tobacco, not marijuana. Tobacco.
Okay, and now seldom alcohol use. So there's
Yeah.
really nothing here on the face of it. All right, let me pull up a chart so I can start writing. All right, so you're from New Jersey. Just to find out a little bit of background. Do
Sure.
you live by yourself? Do you live?
I live with my brother.
Oh, you live with your brother.
Yeah, we
okay.
rent a place together. Yeah, roommates.
All right. Any other brothers or sisters?
I have a sister. Yeah,
All right.
don't live with her. She lives about an hour or so away.
All right. Are your parents still alive?
They are. Yes.
All right. Your brother. Let's see. You're so never married.
No.
All right. All right. Any family history of depression or any mental illness, as far as you're aware?
Not that I'm aware offhand. I can point to you and say for sure. But
All
yeah.
right. All right. And are you working?
Currently, no. I'm unemployed now. I do work,
Oh,
but
what
yeah,
sort of work do you do?
mostly retail. Working in places like you see the grocery store, places like that. Yeah.
All right. So why not now? What's up?
Oh, I was working for an auto parts place.
Yeah.
And this goes to what the depression goes to. I can tell you my whole story. It's like
Yeah.
I've had social problems left and right. Every job I go to.
Social meaning what?
I'm disliked in a lot of jobs, and
Really?
I've had violent encounters. In fact, my most recent job, they hired a guy, really big behemoth guy. He and I got along some days. Other days, he was a bit off kilter. Not just with me, but with others. He was, he said he was bipolar. And one day, it's an auto parts job, driving. We have to scan out our items and objects and whatnot. Guy's behind me, and he starts letting out a nasty sigh. Ugh. And so I joked to him. I said, oh, maybe we should go a little slower. And he said, dude, I'll break your effing jaw. Now, this is in front of a bunch of witnesses and the boss himself. Rather than abscond this behemoth guy, the boss starts yelling at me, because the boss never liked me to begin with, starts yelling at me, I don't need to hear threats of workplace violence, blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, huh? So I got one guy threatening me, I got the boss getting nasty with me, all the other witnesses were on my side, and long story short, the job was never the same. They fired me a week later, allegedly for tardiness, and I ended up suing them, and got a 13 grand settlement out of it, so.
All right. And that's how long since you've been working?
Oh, it was a few months ago.
All right.
I'm trying to tell you stories of my life, and all the.
So the social problems, is there any underlying diagnosis for that? Has it been discussed that maybe there's any sort of autism or spectrum illness?
There probably is autism
Never
or
diagnosed?
Asperger's. No, but I used to you go online and you type
Yeah.
in things, and that comes up a lot: Asperger's, autism, that sort of thing.
Well, I'm just asking you. Do you know what it is, and do you feel that that's relevant? Has anybody said anything to you?
Well, I don't want to get kicked. I don't want to get kicked out of the study if my
Nobody's going to get kicked out of the
Yeah,
study.
I finally got, even before this happened, I got diagnosed with autism and ADHD about 2 years ago.
All right, and
If I'm not looking for, I understand, but because I'm on the phone, but yeah, go ahead.
What do you mean on the phone? This was a phone consultation?
Yeah, what happened was I got a neuropsych who says I have autism. I see a
That was
psychiatrist.
in person?
Yes, that was in person. Yes. So the neuropsych said you have autism and ADHD. official diagnosis. I see a shrink, a psychologist who says, I don't believe it's autism. So I've got like a conflicting thing. So I don't know what to believe. But yeah, I suspect autism, absolutely.
Yeah. Does your parents or your brother ever suggest that, or was it discussed sort of internally besides professionally?
Well, I think my brother would agree I'm autistic. I can't speak for my parents. Who knows?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't so you had similar kind of problems growing up, I'm sure.
Absolutely, but I understand. I'm in my 40s. They didn't diagnose these things when I was a kid. So right.
All right. Do you have a social life? Do you prefer to be by yourself?
I prefer to be myself. Look, I don't mind. I like acquaintances. I like getting along with people, in passing.
Right.
Usually it goes south. Even people I think are my friends turn on me, and I don't understand why. I really don't understand. Yeah, so.
All right. That's probably likely.
Yeah.
What meds have you been on from a psychiatrist?
In the past? I've tried gabapentin. I've tried...
Okay, so let's slow down. I'm assuming you've never had seizures.
No.
So was it for anxiety? What was the reason?
Well, like I said, I saw a neuropsych.
Right.
I saw a psychologist, it's just talk therapy.
Yeah.
And I saw a psychiatrist, a regular psychiatrist, just for why not? And psychiatrists, I find, are kind of like, it's all online. It's like a mill. They say, okay, let's try this, let's try that, let's try that. So I would try various things.
So let's talk about that.
Sure.
And that was just online. You never went in person to see a psychiatrist.
Never in person for a psychiatrist. In fact, or a psychologist. That's all been online. It's all been psychiatrist, psychologist has been online. The neuropsych.
Why can't you go local? Is there nothing available?
I suppose I could try to, but it seems like nowadays everything's online. Yeah.
I just, to get a flavor of somebody.
Right.
I always like to sit in front of somebody. I just think they pick up on more. They ask.
Well,
more.
I'm glad you say that. My psychologist, I've been seeing for a couple of years now, all virtual. I've said to he used to have an office. He closed after COVID. I said, look, man, I'd like to meet you at least once in person.
Right.
Just so, because I agree with you.
Yeah.
You can say what you want about me virtually, but maybe if you met me in person, you'd pick up on something. If not in the moment, after the fact. I've been begging him for this, and he just, right.
And just doesn't.
I think he's terrified of dying. He's in his 70s. He's terrified of getting sick and dying. I think that's what it comes down to.
Sure
but I'd love to meet him in
He
person.
goes out to eat some dinner.
Exactly. I'd love to meet the dude in person because, I agree with you, man. It's meeting someone in person in the flesh is different than a two-dimensional. Yeah.
So gabapentin is usually prescribed for anxiety. Is that something, or mood instability? Is that either of those?
Anxiety,
things?
I'd say more than anything, because of the way I've been treated in response to being autistic and the very bad problems I've had. Yeah.
So you're hesitant around people, worried that there's going to be.
It's gotten worse because I've had. Look,
was it bullying as a kid?
Yeah, but it wasn't so much as I always joke. I was bullied more in my 30s than ever as a kid. I was strangled I was assaulted and strangled in a liquor store by a former coworker who I barely knew over a silly joke. But I was getting this nervous feeling. I couldn't remember his name. He couldn't remember mine. I joked with him. I said, it dawned on me his name was Rich. I said, good to see you, Rich. You remember my name? And he goes, no, what is it? I was joking. I said, don't worry about it. I would have told him. Next thing I know, his hands are on my throat. It's like being a kid. If you've ever been in a swimming pool. So I was strangled by this dude. It was about...
So do you generally walk around feeling anxious?
Well, it's gotten worse. And then I had a coworker at a freaking grocery store try to run over in the parking lot. So it's like...
we probably have a lot to talk about. What are your other meds?
Well, I'm not currently on them.
You tried.
I tried gabapentin. I tried Prozac.
What was your reaction to that?
Nothing. I felt nothing. I would take it, but I felt nothing.
All right.
Not good or bad. I just felt like nothing.
What else?
So it was gabapentin, Prozac. I think I was given propranolol. Is that what it's called? But that was never like a steady thing. That was like, here's a bottle of propranolol. Take it if you feel anxious. If you got to give a speech or something. Like, okay.
Exactly.
So that was never like a constant thing. So yeah, I think it was
else?
Concerta. Methylphenidate, I think it's called. I tried that. And at first it kept me alert, but then it just sort of lost its effect, so I stopped taking it. Just didn't, after a while it didn't do much.
ADHD.
Right, because I do the ADHD. According to the neuropsych, autism, ADHD. According to my psychologist, he just thinks it's GAD or avoidant or whatever.
So that's it. You haven't had a long history of med. So what is your predominant sort of emotional concerns? What is the things that just when you don't feel well or that you experience? Is it depression?
Yeah, absolutely. I dwell on things that have happened to me, these crazy stories, the dude strangling me, the girl trying to run me over. But more importantly, I think, like, Christ, if this pattern keeps repeating, what does the future hold for me? And I've had more minor things. Like when some asshole manager poked me the day of my father's stroke, I was out of it. A buddy of mine shoved me. I thought he was my... I've experienced more like childhood bullying in my 30s and 40s than I did as a kid. Yeah. So, and I worry about the future. It's going to keep happening. I just want to be a normal person. Yeah.
Right. Do you feel sad much?
Sometimes, yeah.
Well, what's that like? How bad is it? Do you feel like... I didn't say you're concerned about the future. Do you think the future will be bad? Do you think it could get better?
Well, I used to believe it could get better. Now I don't know. I mean, halfway through my life now, and all these weird things that have happened, especially in the past 5-6 years, it's like...
Right. What do you want your life to be? If it was, like, are there goals or things that you want to have or to, you know... What does it look like for you?
Honestly, I'd love to get on Social Security Disability because I'm clearly screwed up. Clearly something's wrong with me. And just live a comfortable life, you know, maybe a nice little rent-controlled apartment and not have to worry about going homeless because I lost another job because of social nonsense.
Right. So you're under some financial pressure.
Yes.
Help with the rent. With you. How do you get along with your brother?
Well, we get along well.
All right. Does he work?
He does, but I don't want to mooch off of him. You know
I
what
understand.
I mean? Right.
Yeah. Do you guys socialize or do anything?
No, he's not very social either. He's not as bad as I am, but we're both kind of anti-social. Yeah. I don't know much of it's nature versus nurture. We've talked about it before. He doesn't have the social problems I do with coworkers, but no, he doesn't have a lot of friends either. So yeah.
But you don't really have an interest in friends. Or for a relationship.
There was a time. There was a time when I was younger. I did, but no. At this point in life, I just want to be able to exist in peace. Yeah, that's my primary goal. Yeah.
All right.
You understand?
Yeah. How do you sleep?
Decently. I actually sleep fairly well.
How many hours?
8, 7, 8, 9, depending. It's when I get up that all these like memories of the past few years come back flooding in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you have any change in your weight at all? I'm
probably heavier than I should be because I probably drink alcohol. I don't drink daily, but I drink enough that it's probably starting to show. And since I'm not working now, not lifting and lugging, I think, all right, I don't have to go to work today. Maybe I'll have a couple beers and they catch up with me. And I still have a good appetite, but I probably eat too much and maybe drink a little too much. And I'm not lifting and lugging because I'm not working.
What's your alcohol use like?
A few days.
I'm not here, to judge it or anything.
Well, it's probably self-medication. Few nights a week, absolutely. Not daily, but every maybe 3-4 nights I'll have a few beers. Yeah.
Any more than that? 3 to 4 beers. Any harder liquor? Or?
No, I never liked hard liquor.
Right.
I don't touch that stuff.
And 3 to 4 beers.
No wine, no champagne, just beer.
And all right. Any time that it sort of morphs and just starts earlier and you may do a 6-pack or more than that in a day?
Well, are you talking about when I was working or currently?
No, just in the last few months.
No, it's fairly steady. I get up, I do my thing. It's usually later in the evening, when I'm winding down. That I might have,
How do you keep yourself busy?
Well, lately I've been trying to do stuff around the house. Like we're trying to get out of this house we're living in, trying to find another place that's cheaper.
Your actual home.
Yeah, my actual home. I got to cut the grass. We rent, but I got to cut the grass. So cut the grass. I'm supposed to clean the bathroom. So and sometimes I just want to stay in my room and stay in my bed and not leave the sanctuary of my bedroom.
And what do you do? Do you listen to music? Are you into any interests?
I've lost a lot of those interests. Listening to music, I've lost interest in that. Yeah.
So there's really nothing that you sort of look forward to or you like to do as far as TV shows or...
I'll go on YouTube and do a stream. You know what streaming is? I'll stream on YouTube sometimes.
What do you stream?
Me, my life. Me, myself, and I.
How do you do that? What do you mean? I don't understand. What do you mean? You video? I don't understand.
Yes, I get on a computer and I say, hi, this is me. This is my fucked up life. And I stream for an audience. Yes.
Does anybody come on?
Sometimes, yeah. A few people.
Yeah, and you sort of interact with them.
Yeah, that's the closest I get to socialization. My brother, my shrink, the psychologist, and these online weirdo people that I.
How often do you stream?
It varies. Sometimes I'll do it every day, and other times I'll go weeks without doing it. It's whenever I feel like it. Whenever it strikes me, the mood strikes me.
Yeah. What do you talk about in therapy? This kind of stuff.
This kind of stuff, yeah.
Do you ever think life's not worth living? Does it get that bad?
No, I'm not suicidal. I have this dream of feeling better. I mean, like I said, I've given up a wife, kids, friends, even a career. I've given that up.
Why?
Oh, my life's halfway over. I just want to be treated just
decent.
I think Screw ups dream of being normal. I'm below that. I'm so screwed up. I would just like to be, a regular screw up as opposed to what I am. Yeah.
We're in a relationship.
Well, that's something I can worry about later. Right now, I have too many problems. It's just trying to work a job without people trying to kill me. Working in suburban places like this and having these, this reaction I get from people.
Do you think if you joke? I mean, I'm just asking. You think if you joke? I mean, so you have a sense of humor, or you try to.
I like to
engage
think
people,
so.
But maybe that's just not on your repertoire because of how it gets interpreted.
Possibly, I'm being misinterpreted, but it's almost like the punishment doesn't fit the quote-unquote crime.
Agree.
Yeah. So I get, and I think it's because people, even if they know what autism is, I believe people can pick up that something's different about me. Whatever, they might not know what, but they say, this guy's different, so what would be a harmless joke for a quote-unquote normal person, when it comes from me, why, how dare he say that? He's a lesser being and screw him. There's a greater intensity of hatred towards
you have to be more careful.
Absolutely, yeah.
And you try to be.
But even that, spend my life walking on eggshells. That's also depressing, don't you think?
Yeah. Very interesting. All right, you're an interesting fella.
You think I'm too autistic for this trial?
I don't know. I'm really, so I'll be honest with you. I when I'm in a quandary, it's not even about the autism, it's about your level of dysphoria or depression. I'm having a hard time disentangling it.
From what? Disentangling from what?
From this sort of, so you don't have social interests. Is that due to depression, or is it really due to the autism?
Well, it's probably
it's the autism, and that's
no. See, I disagree with you.
Okay, good.
Here's why I disagree. When I was younger, when I was a teenager, I didn't have a lot of friends, but I dreamed of getting a girlfriend. I thought I'd grow up, get married. I thought of the whole 9 yards. I still had that hope in my 20s, even to my 30s. I think it's because of my age and the things that have happened that have made me right. So the autism may have prevented me from getting those things, but it did not prevent me from wanting those things.
Yeah, now you don't even want them.
Correct. I think because of the way I've been treated in recent years. Absolutely.
How sad do you feel on a day-to-day basis? Let's say it's a 1 to 10. This last week or so, how much do you think that impinges? Just in terms of...
It impinges majorly. My brother's getting pissed with me because I want, clean the bathroom already, asshole. You're not doing anything. You're not working. Clean the fucking bathroom. I can't... I'm sorry for the...
You're fine.
I can't bring myself to do anymore the way I used to because it almost feels like, what's the point? If someone's going to either kill me or I'm not going to be able to have a livelihood because I'm going to get treated like crap wherever I go. It's very...
So why not clean the bathroom? You just have no motivation?
I kind of feel like until all these things that happened to me in recent years make sense, until my mind is at peace with them.
How are you going to make peace?
I don't know. That's why I came to do this trial, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, it happens because, you have a way of interacting with people that, is probably, in your attempt to engage them, it comes off either sarcastic or... with some hostility, even if that's not your intent.
Mm-hmm.
So, it makes it harder for you to negotiate the world naturally.
Right.
And I get that. All right, let me talk this out. Sometimes I need to, so that's why I asked about sleep, appetite. How's your energy?
Diminished. I mean, right now I feel okay. I probably gained a little more weight than I should. I find, when I'm working, when you're in go mode.
Do you not clean the bathrooms or whatever the chores are because you don't have energy?
No, it's because I'm depressed and I think, oh my God. It's very hard to describe. Until my mind, it's I feel like I can't devote my mind to getting down in it, scrubbing this and that, until I make sense of everything else that's going on. It's I want to put this off until I feel like I've made peace with are you obsessive in other ways? Do you have any obsessions? You've heard of Puro? Any idea what that is? What? No. It's called purely obsessive compulsive disorder. What it means is OCD without... When I went to see when I went to see her neuropsych, she would not diagnose me with OCD because she said, you don't have any rituals. You're not washing your hands 10 times a day.
What are your obsessions?
My obsessions are the thoughts that get stuck in my head, and I think about why'd that girl turn me over? Why'd that guy strangle me? What's going to... I'm obsessional, but I don't have the ritual. I understand completely. Purely obsessive compulsive without the hand washing, step on a crack nonsense. Yeah,
understood. All right, give me a few minutes, okay?
Think about it, because I'd like to be part of this.
No, I understand. Have you ever done a study before?
Never.
Or is it first time?
First time.
All right, come with me.
Sure.
I'm just going to have you just give me a minute. Just relax here. I'll be about 10 minutes.
Sounds good.
All right. Meantime, there we give the urine sample.
Sure.
There they are.
Oh, my God. This is pretty cool. Look what I found here. Hold on. This is pretty cool. I used to have one of these that was a, what do you call it, micro cassette. And this is interesting because it takes batteries. It takes 1 or 2 AAAs. It's got this USB thing that comes out. See it? But I've been left unattended while the doctor decides if I'm fit for this study or not. Oh, it takes a micro SD card. Look at that. That's pretty cool. But I've been left unattended. So let's see what's going on here. Where's the volume?
Just general questions. Most of these will be answers that are specific. Some of them I'll just ask you to elaborate on a little bit. But in the first one, and so again, I know you guys a while, so just bear with me if I have to ask things that I already know.
Is this the same doctor?
We just have to do that. Does she have a problem with how memory you're thinking? Yeah. Okay. Is it consistent or inconsistent, do you think?
Also, I would say inconsistent.
Alright, so it's more inconsistent? It's not like it's happening more often than not?
Fascinating.
Okay, so that's it's more consistent.
Fly on the wall.
Now, can you recall recent events? Things that happened, like, let's say, 2 or 3 days ago, usually, sometimes, or rarely?
Sometimes.
And can she remember, like, 3 or 4 items, a short list of items for shopping? Usually, sometimes, or rarely?
Sometimes. She would go shopping as much as me.
Yeah, and has there been some, well, let's say she wanted to go into, like, the drugstore to pick up some personal items.
Right. She'll know where to go if she knows.
Well, will she remember 3 or 4 items?
Maybe. I'm not sure.
Alright, there's been some decline in her memory in this last year.
Yes.
Couple of wavy lines. This isn't your day.
Obviously, but you just have to answer this. Is her memory impaired to such a degree that it would have interfered in her life, during her working life? Could she have functioned in that capacity with this memory deficit?
No, it depends what it
Do
is.
you think she could have done her job like this?
No.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Now, if there was a major event. Alright, so this is subject 004, actinogen, 21 July 2025. I'm interviewing the caregiver first. So, just general questions. Most of these will be answers that are specific. Some of them I'll just ask you to elaborate on a little bit. But in the first one, and so again, I know you guys a while, so just bear with me if I have to ask things that I already know. But we just have to do that. Does she have a problem with how memory you're thinking?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the same
is it
one.
Consistent or Alright, so this is subject 004.
Oh, file 1 of 1. There's only one file. Okay. It's kind of boring. Sorry, let's shut this. It was pretty cool, though. What is this? What model is this? I don't know if that number means anything. This is some kind of Sony. This is very nice. I kind of like this. I like the buttons. I have a hard time with cell phones. I'm trying to record. Sometimes if I bang against my chest, it stops recording. I don't know it. Yeah, I'd like to have a hard button. Like when I used to have the micro cassette, I hit record. You can feel the tape rolling. This is pretty cool. Beep.
Down the street?
Yeah,
Oh, I know it's me. It's not far, right? I hate to go out to even to Costco. I live by Wagner College.
Oh, Wagner.
So if I have to go all the way out there, I don't like to go there either. You're lazy. Yeah. Alright, I need to look up these dosages of medicine from the old system. He doesn't know what they are. I can't.
All right, Sorry about that.
No problem. Oh, nice. No. So I really thought about this. You know,
Okay.
you do have some. I would say, you know, and again, it sounds like there are other doctors that have spent more time with you. When did you see that neuropsychologist?
About 2 years ago, 2 summers ago.
Like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, about 3 or 4 times. I went to tests. Yeah.
Do you have a report or anything?
I do, yeah, both the long and the short. She gave me like this 28-page thing, and then I asked her for a
I know,
short
it's
form.
crazy,
You're right.
yeah.
She gave me like I have a 2-page diagnosis if you want.
All right, I'd take them both because
Okay.
I would like to get you into the study, but I want it to be the right study. And you know, with a lot of these studies, most if not all of them that I have now, they require an on the phone interview to verify diagnosis, and I just don't think you're going to make the criteria that is going to be present for these studies. So sometimes I do, and often, even like 6 months ago, I had like an adult autism trial, and I think that's really where where you could possibly benefit.
Okay. But what about the depression, which could exist because or
I agree.
apart from autism? Yeah.
I just think you're better off in a standard of care. So, like trying maybe some other medicines. But I kind of think that the autism drives the depression. And the depression, is, I would say it's present, but it's not severe enough for the requirements of the trial.
Well, that's one thing. That's fine. You don't.
I mean,
try I'm not worried about that. But it's. I don't know how I come across right now because I'm in a controlled environment. We're all medical professionals, so I don't feel nervous. But it's different. Even at home, I feel this like anxiety, this nervousness. Yeah.
Worry.
Yes.
Do you get palpitations?
Sometimes, yes.
Stuff?
Absolutely.
I'd like to find an anxiety trial for you. Maybe that's more appropriate. Let me actually find out we do have one.
Well, I'm open to both. You don't see. I'm not fit for the depression trial. If you have an anxiety trial or an autism trial, I'll do either or.
Yeah, exactly. I think I will find the right fit for you.
Mm-hmm.
So the autism I don't currently have, but I'll tell you, I do focus on that, and I really see that as being a big deal.
Well, I didn't bring my diagnoses, but
I'm gonna give you my email. You can.
Well, I'll send you. Do I strike you as autistic just from what little you know, what little you've seen?
I think it's spectrum.
Spectrum,
So,
okay.
It's like any illness.
Like I said, the neuropsych said you're autistic. My shrink says I don't think you're autistic. I've had people say autism isn't real. I've heard all kinds
What kind of doctor is he or she? Your psychologist? Is it psychologist?
Yes, the regular
PhD?
psychologist. No, it's a he. He's in his 70s. He's of the.
PhD?
Yeah, I should ask him what his credentials are.
Doctor?
What's that?
Or not?
Sorry?
Is he a doctor?
Yes, he's a
So
doctor.
he's probably a psychologist.
I don't know if he's a PhD or just like a master's. I don't know what it was in his day, but I think he still thinks of autism in the classical sense. You know what I mean? To him, autism is Rain Man. He didn't.
Well, that's crazy.
He didn't get with the times of Asperger's and PDD-NOS and all these other and high functioning were all rolled into one. I still think in his mind autism means classic.
Yeah.
And he says, well, you can carry on a conversation. You seem intelligent enough, on paper.
So you failed 2 medicines.
I failed. But...
Meaning less failures. So gabapentin didn't help, and Prozac didn't help.
Prozac didn't help, no.
So I think that may get you into where we need to go for this. I sort of feel like this is a better fit.
Okay.
You know what? Do I have the scale? Give me 1 second. Okay, do I have the hat? It's called HADS. Sorry. Oh, look at that. There it is.
And tell me, what is it that makes you think I'm on the spectrum? Because I believe you, but it was my stories or just my old mannerism, or what do you? A little bit of both. You can be. I'd like to hear it because
just the history, how you present, the kinds of your level of social engagement, your level of social interest, your muted reactions to things. It's combination.
Well, what's an example of a muted reaction to something?
sort of it's harder for you to maybe pick up on social cues and things like that.
Yeah, there's often a delayed reaction. Another thing, we were talking about the anxiety. I in the moment, it's like a deer in headlights. Like,
what's going on here?
Right.
How do I figure this out?
Precisely. You've heard of, what's it called, fight or flight. There's also freeze. I freeze, and it's after the fact I ruminate. Yeah, that's definitely 1000% me. Yeah. In the moment, I'm like, huh? It's like a delayed, like, what the hell's going on here? Why? It's like, it's not even real to me yet, and then I process it and I dwell on it. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, look, I don't like to pigeonhole people, but I've been around the block, and so if I look more in that, it sort of makes some sense just given the whole story too. But, I'm not gonna hang my hat on it. I'm not gonna entirely, feel 100% confident. That's why I.
Well, no, I'm not asking for a diagnosis. I'm just asking you for your opinion offhand and what little you know about me. That's all. I already have the professional diagnosis. I was asking you if it was obvious, or you thought, nah, there's no way you're autistic, or you're definitely autistic. I was curious with the your take, your observation.
Yeah, that's my take. I have a good degree of confidence
in the fact that I'm autistic, and you can tell, you pick up on it. Okay, I'm not defying that. I'm glad to hear it. Actually, quite frankly.
And if you were out in the community and I just was interacting with you, I might not have that impression.
Well, if you,
But you shared some personal things.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if we were at the grocery store, you're going to one aisle, I'm going to the next, obviously. But that's not the point.
Even if I interacted with you in some small way, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Kind of. I know you know my history, so it shows that. I'm asking from the interactions we've had, just based on interactions. No.
I mean, yes, but it's been in combination.
In combination, okay.
With your story.
Okay.
So it's, never anything isolation. I want you to fill this out while I seek information about the autism program.
Sure.
I mean, about the anxiety program I have.
Well, are there two? You said I'm not good for the depression one, isn't there?
No. So the adult autism study, I don't have a study in place right now.
Right now, okay.
It'll be for the future. Just give that a go. How you been feeling just the last week?
Okay, and this is for the anxiety. Got it. Yeah. Jesus Christ. Okay, I think I answered that to the best of my ability there, but
okay, that's fine. You're fine.
Okay.
6, 9.
Got your card here.
I'm sorry. So that's 6, 9, 11, 15, 16. You get panicky feelings?
Sure.
Ever had a panic attack?
Well, it depends. I've never had one of these come to a dead stop and and walk around the room.
Right.
Not quite that's extreme,
okay.
But yeah. But like it's like a constant thing. You know what I mean? I think I retreat. I retreat to my bedroom or just stay in bed or whatever. I haven't had the, I'm walking down the street and I got to stop and
Like, I'm talking about just being in a situation, being so anxious that you're having palpitations, you're sweating, you feel like you're going crazy. Or you have a heart attack.
Kind of. Not sweating, not to the point where I don't think to the point where it would be obvious to anybody. I would feel it internally. I don't think it's ever been, hey, this guy needs medical attention, something's happening.
It would be you, like, I need to get out of here.
Yes.
And you run out of the room.
But yes, I've removed myself in situations that shouldn't be that big a deal out of anxiety, absolutely.
And do you get sweaty and feel like you're having a heart attack?
The palpitations, not to the point where I want to go to the hospital or anything.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So we do have this autism so we might have one coming up, but we do have more of an anxiety program coming up in the next couple of months, I'm hoping.
Okay.
So I'm going to have you sit tight till then. I'm going to keep you in our database to call when that's ready to go.
Okay. You mean I call you or you call me?
We will call you, but if you don't hear from us, then you call us.
Okay.
And if you would send in that neuropsych report,
absolutely,
it might just be helpful to look at the nuance of what that person had to say.
Sure. So this is the number here, this one here, or your cell phone or the office phone?
Office phone.
Office phone. Okay.
Let me just pull you up.
My father thought I should become a teacher because you get summers off and all this shit. But the idea the idea of being from the classround. But it was my father saying, become a teacher. They get great benefits.
What's your relationship like with them?
Poor.
Why?
Oh, that's a whole other one. I can go on about that.
Just quick.
My parents?
Yeah.
My father was the over-controlling narcissist. My mother was the mindless, he does all the thinking, he's great. My father had a stroke a few years back. I had to step up to the plate and I did what I had to do. But my father, you know, I kept him in the what do you call it? First, he was in a nursing home. Then he was
pretty impaired.
He was after a stroke. Yeah. Then he was in assisted living, and I kept him there because I said,
why you and not anybody else made those
because
decisions?
because prior to my mother never did anything for herself. My
But
father.
what about your other siblings?
Oh, they were involved, but it sort of fell on me because
Why?
I'm the oldest.
Well, that's interesting. And your sister, I mean, in some ways, I mean, are they more adept at managing some of these healthcare system and issues, or you're pretty competent as well?
I was at the time. I did what I had to do.
All right.
I'm not sure if I could do it again if I had to.
So
But
he's pretty impaired in a facility at this
No,
point?
they released him last year, and then he came home briefly. My brother and I moved back in with our mother because you know she was going to lose the house.
Yeah.
They rent, but we moved back in with our mother. She never, like, I remember the first time having to write a check. She hadn't written a check in like 40 years. I said, oh, okay, so my father did all the thinking for her.
Limited. Yeah.
She is, and I said, Ma, you're going to burn yourself out trying to care for him. So I said, he can't come home until he can. And now he can dress himself again, even though he's one armed. His right arm is dead.
But his ability to talk to you, I mean, he's just difficult to deal with.
Well, pre-stroke, he's a total monster. He's still kind of. It's like the one thing that wasn't impaired. Yeah, very difficult. Now he's more subdued because of the stroke, but he's functional enough that my mother probably won't burn. He can dress himself with time. He can still. We got him.
So they're on their own.
I got him. Well, that's another thing. They totally screwed me over. I was gonna have a transitioning period. I'll move them over there. We'll transition. It was a whole big thing. They called the police on me one night.
Why would they call the police?
I burnt. My mother was. I was working that job, that auto parts job, the one that I eventually got. That happened after I moved them out. The guy threatened me, but I was working there 6 days a week, and I was trying. Right.
Your family had called the police.
Yes, and I was trying to move my parents out. I was taking the time. I said, okay, I work 6 days a week. I was renting trucks, moving stuff over,
So what was
setting.
their reason?
I burned my hand on. I was cooking up some bacon. My mother had gotten nasty with me. You're dragging your feet. She was highly influenced by my asshole father, who
Why would your mother call the police on you?
because I burned my hand and I was screaming. I was banging on her door. I said, I burned my fucking hand. You guys want to move out right now? Yeah, I was
frustrated.
very frustrated. She called the police.
Understood.
And my sister had advocated that before. I'd call the police on him. So yeah,
so she's not easy.
yes, my sister's. I don't say anything too.
I understand.
Yes, so yeah.
All right, come with me.
You got it. It's okay. It's my life. It is what it is, man.
Well, just so let's you'll send that when you have a chance. I'm hoping in a month or two that this other opportunity will be available to you.
Sure.
And I just appreciate you spending the time coming here and letting us know what's up with
I
you.
liked coming, doctor. By all means, if you can use me. So, real quick, why is it you don't think I'm a fit for this depression test? Yeah.
Because I just don't think it's at a level of severity that would meet the criteria for what they're looking
Right,
for.
look,
it doesn't mean you don't have it.
Right. I'm not begging
And
you.
I think the anxiety is more of a higher.
Like I said,
priority.
I'm not begging you to be in the
I
survey. If it
understand.
doesn't work, that's fine. But I think maybe I didn't convey how really,
No, I understand.
you don't have the motivation to do.
And that's why I gave you that questionnaire. It gave me a relative looking at severity of the two, depression, anxiety. And anxiety just seems like it's more of a problem for you.
Okay, but I
So-
think depression ties in with that.
Yes, I agree completely. So I don't want to minimize that.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But I'm just trying to figure out the best way to move you forward.
So was this just a pre-screening or a screening?
Yes, and the secretary will be right back to help you. Just get home and give you whatever you
Okay. Let's see where this goes. Know what I mean, man? Crazy.
I born over there. I raised over there, and every day if I go school, I climb the river and then go down.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. And do you consider yourself Indian or Pakistani?
I consider Pakistani,
Right.
but my mom family is considered Indian.
Oh, okay.
In the middle is a stream, not river, a small stream, and the other side is border, and this border, this border, and this border.
Oh, okay.
But it's very on the top. We are on the border.
On the border, right.
It's very stressful.
I
Whereas both countries have tension, we also have more tension.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So we go to bunkers. If sometimes I go to see my uncle to Indian side,
Right.
and if tension start, then we run down the bunkers.
Oh, the bunkers.
Saved the life, yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's tough life. But thank God I'm here now. 3 years gone, I didn't go back.
Oh, wow.
Save your life.
Oh, you don't want to go back? You think it's dangerous?
It's dangerous. You know that a couple of months before India-Pakistan clash started.
Oh, okay.
Very bad fighting.
Wow.
Pakistan shot down 5 fighter jets, Indian fighter jets.
Oh, okay.
The 3 of them, the Rafale jets.
Mm-hmm.
So it was very terrible, and on the border was more terrible because both sides was shelling on each other.
Oh, okay. Wow. So there's like a war going on. But
Yeah, it was, but Trump interrupted.
Okay.
Because of Trump, this war stopped.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Otherwise, both are atomic countries.
Hmm?
Nuclear power.
Right. Right.